this is the time when people are looking for holiday gifts for their loved ones. But you ever thought to yourself, I have that perfect thing that I got, and maybe I think it would be better for someone else. Yes, I'm talking about the regift. Please welcome Shona Jensen, Frank Ferragini. We're going to talk about it right now. Come on in, guys. I like that we're all in the same color family.
We could be
planned that very nicely. That's right.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the regift now because it's sort of a controversial thing, okay? You get a gift and you think to yourself, this is a great gift, but it's not for me.
Or it's a really bad gift.
Or it's a bad gift. And it's so not for me.
Yeah.
Have you ever done the regift?
You know, right now, yes, I have done the regift.
Okay.
And right now, I regift my kids' presents often. My kids get so much.
Yeah.
They really get so much, and there's, you know, after their birthdays or after Christmas, there's so many items they just don't touch.
Yeah.
They just don't even touch. So if they're not touching it within a month or within a couple weeks, I put it in a box. And if we have a birthday party, I'm just like, well, I'll go downstairs and check out the box. And I pull something out and I wrap it up.
I agree with that 1,000%, and we do the same thing. Birthday parties. So now in birthday parties, you need to invite the whole class.
Yes.
If they're in a class of 20, 30 kids, all of those kids are bringing gifts. If you say, you know, you'll accept gifts, because some parents just say don't bring gifts, but people still bring gifts.
Yeah.
And then what do you do, right? Yeah. That's overwhelming for a child. It's too much. So I believe in the regift. How about you?
I totally believe in the regift. I say there's like nothing wrong with it at all. But I really thought about this. I don't actually think I've done it. And that is not because I give things away I don't want, but I don't guise them as a gift. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, you don't wrap them up.
Yeah, like I don't want this. Here, have this, or whatever.
See, I would still consider that a regift.
Oh, okay, then I've done it.
Yeah, but
it's full disclosure. Like I'm like, I don't want this XYZ thing, but I think you want it. So do you want it? You know, to friends or family or whatever. So, but you know, my family did a really cool thing a couple of Christmases ago. We're a very large family.
Yeah.
We're about, and this one, well, about cousins and stuff got together. We were around 45-ish people. So we actually had to rent a hall, potluck. It was really fun. But everybody brought a gift, a regift. Everybody had to bring something they were gifted that didn't want, wrap it, put it on a table. Everyone's name was in a bowl, we're in a bowl, and we pulled a name out, and you were able to go up and pick the gift that you want, but you didn't know what was in the wrapping.
Oh, that's cool.
And then so you'd open it, and everybody laughed because somebody were there, gave it to them or whatever. It was all in good fun. And then you could steal an unwrapped gift once. So instead of picking a new unwrapped one, I'd be like, I want that, and I went and took that. And once it was stolen once, then it was out of the game entirely.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I highly, highly recommend it to anybody who's got a big group. And just own it that some of them were brutal. There was a toolbox that all the guys went bananas for.
Right.
Of course, right? Because it was a legit awesome gift. And then there was definitely lots of
But you got to be careful there because you can't really be putting an item in that somebody in that group gave to you.
Nope, totally happened. But it was okay.
Really?
Totally happened. Part of it. It was like, I gave you that 2 years ago.
I don't like it.
But that was part of the fun. It was totally part of the fun because it could have happened.
You can do that with family.
You can do that, especially my family. We're big and loud, and I'm the quiet one in the family. We're big and loud, and lots of personality. I know, and one of the shortest. I know. It's like, yeah.
No,
so
I agree with it because I just think there's a right way to do it. I don't think it should be, you know, like something that's all mangled and worn up.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be fairly fresh. That thing that might still have the tags on, but you think would just be better for someone else. And I do both. Sometimes I lie about it, and sometimes I'm honest.
Yeah.
So I would do this is a gift for you, and then I also do I don't want this, you can have it. I do both.
But hold on. You say fairly fresh, so some things that are used, you will then wrap and gift?
No, not used, but I just think it.
I'm like, oh.
She wore that sweater twice.
I think there are people that would wear the scarf once and then give it away. I do think that
absolutely do not support that behavior whatsoever.
I don't support it either. That's why I'm saying there's a right way to do it.
Yeah,
I think it should be fresh. I think the tag should still be on. I think that you took a look at it and you said, this is not for me, and so now I am giving it to someone else. I've always been into secondhand everything. I mean, Dr. Joey Schulman has dressed my daughter since birth. All of the clothing for her daughter has gone to my daughter. So I'm all about reusing. I think it's a better way to live.
Definitely.
And if you don't want it or it doesn't fit into your life or your kids have too many gifts, give them away. I think it's a great idea.
For clutter, you know what I mean? Because we get so many things that come our way. I have a big family as well. And the same thing with the birthday parties with my son. There's 16. We just had a birthday party with 16 boys. And there's just too much stuff. My house can't handle it. And so if I can pay it forward and give it to somebody else that's going to get some pleasure out of it, great.
My family actually cut out gifts Christmas altogether now.
Smart.
Everybody draws a name if you're there. Like if you're in the house on Christmas Day or Christmas morning, you buy for the one name that you got, and that's it. Because we're not always 45 people, but we're still
Yeah.
like 13 with just my siblings and nieces and nephews on that side. And so it's just one gift now because it
Okay.
just got too crazy.
And
And,
I'm
that's
a-
awesome.
And I'm a real big fan with kids' birthday parties, just doing gift cards.
Yeah.
Because for a parent, they're way easier to carry out of the place where you're doing the party.
Logistics, right?
Yes.
It's all about the logistics. Okay, I want to throw it out to viewers because, you know, as soon as you hear regift, people are like, oh my God, that sounds so gauche. It's not, that's not such a bad thing. So on social media, on Twitter, let us know, do you regift? If you do regift, how do you regift? And have you ever received something that you gave away? Have you ever received anything that you gave away? That's never happened to me.
No, I don't think so.
No, I
Okay.
don't know.
So that's at CityLine CA, at Tracy CityLine. You can hit us up on Facebook or even Instagram if you want.